So I'm here to talk about the London Area Wireless Network, a project that we started, and I've got to give credit to Chris McGinnis on the name here, because I'm going to try and talk a little bit more about sort of how we did versus what we did. And wow, these are so slow. So cities are out there. We're having trouble attracting and retaining our youth. It's not just London. It's all these mid-sized communities, mid-sized cities. So cities all around the world and certainly across North America have talked about Wi-Fi and projects like that as a way to, get the geeks out of the basement and onto the streets, quite literally in some cases, to try and attract new investment. And we ran into problems in the downtown where we've actually had companies come to us looking to invest in buildings, looking to set up shop, and look around and say, where are our customers? Well, they're up in the office buildings. They're hidden from view, but they are in that downtown. We have 35,000 people working in the core of downtown. A lot of Wi-Fi projects have failed because in the past we had things like these laptops that didn't have, weren't convenient to kind of wander around and surf on the Wi-Fi networks that people had set up several years ago. So now we have all these tablets. So we decided to start a pilot project for the price of one of those infamous metal trees that were paid for not with taxpayers' money, but actually by the London Downtown Business Association. And so I proposed to our board that we start a project, just a few $1,000s, and light up a few blocks of Dundas and see what happens from there. So it's not really about the technology, it's about seeing where the people are, where we want to put the people, and more important than anything else, it's not about long-range planning, taking a year to figure this out. We wanted to get out of the building, a common saying in the startup community. So don't have to necessarily jump out of the building, but we're trying to get those office workers out, and if we're going to start a project like this, we wanted to get out on the street. So actually, minutes after getting approval at the meeting, I actually jumped out of the office and walked down and didn't email, but walked down and recruited a small tiger team of individuals from some of London's top tech companies. So about 4 of us, and we met in downtown bars once a week, Wednesdays, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, for about 8 to 10 weeks to roll out this network. So it was a creative, informal environment, but it still had a real kind of pressing timeline. We had these open meetings where we brought out, interesting people, but we still kept the team fairly small. And literally less than 2 months later, we rolled out the lawn during the Car Free Fest. So we actually rolled out some grass and also had free Wi-Fi across 3 blocks of Dundas Street. Enterprise-class Wi-Fi system. This wasn't just going down to Best Buy and buying some cheap access points. We really did have professionals. We rolled out a top-notch system. This is the corner of Dundas and Richmond. These are 6 free Wi-Fi access points that are visible from that location, so there's a lot of bandwidth capacity. We pulled on a whole bunch of great partners, downtown businesses, property owners, and so on. We were able to roll out this network without a single legal agreement. This is all handshakes through the membership, people very supportive of this project and trying to roll this thing out. So today, a year later, we now see about 5,000 users per month, over 1 terabyte of data downloaded a month, and this is without any advertising at all. No signage, no stickers, just basic word of mouth to date, because we're still in this sort of early stage, but that's about to change soon. We have gotten lots of media. We have tried to be kind of open and inclusive as much as possible in terms of getting feedback from community members, but we're really just sort of at the starting stages. So some of the success as well, we won this Downtown Champion Award. We've got Stuart Clark, one of the volunteers in the task force there, peeking from behind. So nice, exciting recognition of our volunteer group and all of our different partners in this. But more importantly, by taking this sort of step-by-step process, accelerating things, getting out of the building right away, we learned all kinds of things that we wouldn't have been able to design from the front end. Video is about half of our usage. Social media takes up about less than 5%. So if we had capped the rates at such a low level that you could use Twitter and texts, but you couldn't actually use video, this would be a useless network for most people. Because most people already have a data plan, but they don't trust using necessarily video and showing that funny thing on Conan last night to their friends. So it's important to kind of go out there, get out of the building, and learn from those types of things. We're now working with the city, London Hydro, and others to really ramp this thing up. By the end of this year, we want to double the size of our network. We want to be ready for the world to come to London for the Canada or the World Skating Championships. But even more important than having the technology ready, this is not really a technology project. Think about this as the pipes, not the water. So what we'll be looking for over the coming months will be artists and creatives and cultural people looking to give us feedback on how you can use this thing, how you can use it creatively for festivals, for art, for markets, and other things that might be able to be useful across the downtown. So in conclusion, get out of the building and get onto our lawn. Thank you.